What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. We want to share a little video with you about what the heck is going on with us, and I gotta tell you, it's a lot.
It's a lot more than you might think. Every single year we try and do something different, shake things up, try and be alive with the times, right? Like things change and we want to change with how people are looking at fishing, where you're looking for information, and giving you what you want. That's like always our goal is to add as much value as possible. Whether you're a paying member on YouTube or whether you're just like, give me what I want, loser, tell me about product X, Y, and Z.
For free.
We want to do both, so.
Also, we get bored every year and we have ADHD, so we like to completely shake up the system. And that is exactly what we're gonna do this year. So we have been working on a very big project, a very expensive project for us, but we're really excited about it because we know it's gonna provide a ton of value to folks out there. So what we decided we wanted to do, if you haven't noticed over the past couple of years, as aggressively average anglers, we have started offering more reviews, right? More unbiased reviews. In fact, late last year, we created a scoring system for how we would rate products. We've now rated, I believe, 150
way more
or
than
so,
that.
250,
It's way more.
300.
It's probably plus 300 products at this point.
We've rated a lot of products. You haven't seen all these reviews because we've been working behind the scenes on them and compiling them into a monstrously scary Excel spreadsheet. But we have it. We have all that stuff. And we want to compile that information somewhere where you can easily search for it and not have to go into my comments and say, hey, where was that video on that one kayak that you reviewed that one time 3 years ago? And then I have to go find the video and then I have to share the link with you.
And then you don't watch it, or you only watch half of it. Now, look, the other big
and
thing...
then you comment again, something mean.
No, but seriously, give me a link. And then really, the biggest thing too is we want you to be able to compare. So like a review I did 2 years ago about a kayak that came out 2 years ago against a new hammer that's not even out yet. Like you want to get whatever we have, you want to have them side by side. And then that scoring system has to sort of make sense from now into the future. So we want to future-proof everything we do so that when the next wave of new kayaks comes out in the spring, you just add them to the list. Now you have full access at all times to our fully unbiased reviews. Now, how are we going to actually do that? Today we do that by
magic.
We have no sponsors. So we don't have anybody that's paying us for content. We have no exclusivity deals. And if somebody sends us something, we have the same conversation with them that we do with everybody else. We're going to give you our completely unbiased reviews. If you don't believe in your product, don't send it to us because you're going to be upset. And that has been the basis for how I've done things the last couple of years. And we want to continue that going forward.
And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to provide you guys with a website that we've been working on. So there will be a whole website dedicated to all these reviews where you will be able to search for select specific products, put them side by side, look at the pros and cons of each, look at the price differences of each, and if you want, click a link that goes to a YouTube video that we have already recorded using this product. Whether it's an unboxing video, an on-the-water review, or a multi-season review, we're gonna give you access to all of that all in one place for free, and it will continue to be unbiased reviews because we are not taking any sponsorships on the website. Again, as Paul said, if people want to send us stuff, awesome. That's the only way that we can do this because our vision for the channel has shifted to the point where we want to test every single product that exists in fishing and give some sort of opinion on it that wasn't bought and paid for. That's been the goal of the channel for the past year now, and we're looking to expand that with this website, but make it a lot easier for you guys to search for it. And because y'all know that we are nerds, and we launch every video, we open every video. The intro is, what's up, nerds? Again, if you're new here,
it's a term of endearment.
It's a term of endearment.
Absolutely.
We love you.
You're in the club.
We are nerds. You're a nerd because you're watching the video, and we're nerds because we're talking about stuff we nerd out about. That's the whole idea. So we're gonna continue with that, and we're gonna branch into, we had to put a new name on this because we didn't want to be like aggressively average reviews because it just doesn't fit.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
Not so well. So our new website will be the Outdoor Gear Nerds. Here is our logo. And we think it's pretty cute. And we're going to slap that on that website. But this website is getting worked on right now and should be available within the next, say, 60 days.
6 months.
You know how projects work. But we're hoping to have it released by winter of this year so we can do some buyer's guides in there as well and help you guys through, if we're lucky, Black Friday, but at least Christmas time on making those purchasing decisions. Because that's really the big deal is we want to be somebody who can provide you with reliable reviews that are unbiased, that have never been bought and paid for. And if that seems interesting and helpful for you, then obviously you should be subscribed to this channel. And you should probably smash a like on this video and ring that notification bell. But you should also stay tuned for that website because it's just going to be a place that we don't think exists really anywhere else.
So there are a lot of gear comparison sites out there already that say like best kayak under $2,000 or whatever. That all exists. But there's a couple of things that our website will have that nobody else will. One, it's all of our opinions. So like you know exactly who is constructing these, and then you can go back to the video when you look at a product and and watch me use it on the water. Not say like, how did our person test this gear? I'm sure they did all the stuff they said they were doing. You can see exactly how we test all of our gear. And then also we have a lot more expertise than the average bear when it comes to things like kayaks, tackle storage. Our amount of time on the water is going to be so much higher than a lot of those other gear review sites where they try and do every single thing out there. And then also, lastly, like we've talked about, unbiased reviews. We've had conversations directly with almost every single company out there and just been upfront with them. If you don't believe in your product, don't send it to me, because we're buy it or don't. And that's what it comes down to. And that's what the website will be in the DNA of the website.
So if you haven't noticed already, and I know a few people in my comments have, where are all the fishing videos? Well, we're going to incorporate reviews and fishing together always. There's not going to be a lot of dedicated fishing videos. Why is that? That's because YouTube doesn't push those at all or care about them. So it takes a lot of work for us for a little payoff.
Which is what we're taking that feedback from you. We will never not have those. We want to keep our credibility. So we want to show you when we go out and we go fish. We want to show you how we're using the gear. You always have that. But the balance will change a little bit and go a little more towards gear reviews, which it's already been doing for the last year. But it's really important to understand that we're just leaning into what you guys are telling us. So when YouTube, like when our viewers are saying fishing videos are fine, but I'm really caring about every single one of your gear videos, those ones always pop off. That means that you're telling us make more of this content. So we're just leaning into what you guys have been saying for the last like 5 years.
The internet votes with their views, and
100%.
We're going to do that.
Leaning in, baby.
Same amount of work, sometimes less work than making a fish video. So yeah, we're going to go that direction, but it also lends itself well to the website and all of that direction that we're doing. The other thing you can expect with the website is we're going to branch out a bit more. So I know a lot of folks have been complaining lately that we made a lot of kayak videos.
I get it.
Because we had a lot of kayaks to deal with, and that's easy content for us.
We love doing it. It's fun, and you like it too.
It's what we like doing. But that said, we will definitely do more reviews on fishing rods, reels, potentially lures long-term in the future, but more importantly, apparel, which everybody needs when they actually go out. Here's a pair of boots. We're wearing new Under Armour things that we're trying out right now. And I think that's beneficial to everybody because you're going out to the water. You might want a nice, what's a good sun shirt for this price range? What are good shoes? What are good water shoes?
$150 for a raincoat. What should I do? Bibs, gloves, all that kind of stuff.
We want to do all that without saying it's Bass Pro or nothing because it's bought and paid for by Bass Pro. We will not be that channel for you guys. We will not be that website for you guys ever.
Some of the other stuff we want to start reviewing for you is like camping, off-road gear, truck equipment, trailers, all that sort of thing. We've been branching out into it recently. We have a lot of experience in that area, so we want to just kind of grow that piece of it as well. Our question for you is, we're talking about all the fishing stuff. So that's tackle management, storage, electronics, kayaks, accessories, blah, blah, blah. You guys already expect to know that from us. Rods and reels, that's going to be in there too. But what do you want to see outside of sort of like the standard fishing stuff? You want to, we talked about a little overland and all that kind of stuff. What areas do you want to see us kind of branch out as far as reviews go? It's something that we can start planning for the future. So let us know with a comment down below.
Something interesting that came up over the past couple of months is that we ran out of room because we're testing so many things.
Inflatables, kayaks, trailers, all that kind of stuff.
There's like 3 inflatables on the other side of my office door right here, and I have no room for these things. So the interesting thing, as we get into doing more reviews, not only one, do we do a lot more giveaways for our members, and we want to add more value to our paid members here on YouTube. We're going to be upgrading that, by the way. So if you are a member, there's going to be 2 additional tiers that we're talking about adding right now. Nothing's finalized yet, but we're looking right now into how can we add more value? How can we make this worth your time, energy, effort, and of course, money, so that it's worth it for you to be paid subscribing members.
When we first launched the program, Jeff and I had the conversation. We both said to ourselves, everyone was like launching these paid subscription options or whatever.
Just slapping them up there and being like, pay me if you want.
And we talked about it. We're like, I'm not even going to launch something if it doesn't have value. So we want to be really cognizant of what you're getting for your dollar. We want to make sure it's worth it.
So we're adding 2 higher level tiers to be coming soon. We're just working on how we can add a ton of value behind that. So there'll be a lot of new features, new giveaways that you can access and different things like that, because we review so many products that we can't use all the time. I'm looking at 35 tackle boxes to my left right here that I don't use. And there's also full 20-gallon bins of lures and stuff like that. We already give these away on our lives, and I can't empty that box to save my life. So we're going to continue to do that, but interesting thing, where do I put all this stuff when I don't have room we're gonna get a storage unit, and
Or
that'll be like a fun little vlog video that we'll do probably near late fall, early winter, where we gotta go store all this stuff. So we're gonna keep like kayaks in there. We gotta build a new kayak rack that's multi-tiered.
Maybe probably two of them. We gotta have place for the inflatables, and then we also have to have place for a lot of the extra like crates and stuff like that we use and test all the time, because it's nice to have them on hand when someone says like, well, how does the weight compare? How does the shape compare? Or whether we're testing kayaks, we want to see how each different like crate, for example, fits in. So there's a lot of stuff like that. And so we've got some little bit of customization to do, a little custom work, and we need a lot of space, because I think we're probably gonna have anywhere from 4 to 8 kayaks in there at a time. And that number sort of continues to grow, in addition to just like what we're using in the moment, what we're testing in the moment. So yeah, garage space is tapped, basement space is tapped. So yeah, we're gonna go that route here pretty soon.
Yeah, and we found like just getting rid of those kayaks is not the best decision in the world, because oftentimes we want to either A, go back to it and fish out of it because we remember how much we liked that kayak. Tight necks, I miss you, bud.
Shoaly, like as well.
Shoaly, yes, the Shoaly was, we both had them, we both sold them, dude, and now we're just gonna go get another one.
I know.
But like it's ideal because it could be a great fishing kayak just to go back to at some point, and or go back and give second opinions or late reviews on, or reviews after multiple years of usage, etc. So we don't want to get rid of everything, so we're going to start using a storage unit and potentially film a video or two while we're there. Why not? It'll be a space just for all the stuff. But we'll also continue to do giveaways, and with the new upgraded options within the paid membership for YouTube, we're looking at how we could give away even higher value things, not just lures. Stay tuned for that. We'll give you more details when we actually decide on what we're going to do.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. There's a lot of stuff going on.
So along with that storage unit idea, we'll have to have we've been talking, we've tested so many kayaks out at this point.
We kind of live out of testing kayaks.
Exactly.
Like so every kayak is a demo kayak.
Like I have a Wilderness Systems that's like 20% done. I'm going to do it 100% here in the next couple of months, and I'll try it. And then it'll kind of like go sit in storage for a while. And I might go back to it like we talked about.
And then I'll probably use it.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably use my old time.
Exactly. And it gets to a point where like I like all these kayaks. You just sort of like share kayaks, but we do have some of our favorites. And we were talking about like, well, what if we built our own sort of like dream setup where we're like, well, what kayak after all the ones you want, would you want to fish in like full time? So like we're going to a tournament this weekend in the Kayak Adventure Series, which if you haven't checked it out, next year's is going to be completely insane. This one we're going to is the last one, but
it already happened.
Yeah,
we had a great time.
It was awesome. But we
won.
Okay, we did not.
Wow.
We did not win. I can already tell you that right now. We have a song about how we're never going to win a tournament.
Champs.
Okay. So what we're going to do is sort of say like, okay, well, let's go find our favorite model, like money not included, like whatever it is that you care about, like we're just going to get our favorite base model. We'll put the type of electronics like that we like to have, et cetera, so we can kind of have our the one that we always go back to that maybe stays in the garage.
The daily whip.
The daily whip, exactly. So which could be an old Hobie Pro Angler. It could be, an old PDL 120. Like you just
or a new XTR.
Who knows?
We haven't decided.
Exactly. So we're gonna kind of try and figure that out over the next maybe 6 months to a year, and then sort of build those out. It's gonna be a long project, and there'll be something that we'll probably have to put some money into because we're probably not gonna get everything for free, but that's part of the adventure.
I'll try.
And that also speaks to like how much we care about like these kayaks. So you can kind of say like, well, what do you fish out of every single day? And we'll kind of plant a flag and say, this is my kayak.
So that should be a fun little project, so stay tuned for that. Most likely it's going to be a winter project. If you guys aren't familiar or you're new here, we live in Michigan, so we get winter, unlike a lot of folks down south.
Good for you.
Which means super jealous. We might travel down south and do some fishing. We'll stay tuned for that.
But it's cold.
But it'd be cold up here. Also, basically, it's just not fishable from
It's just not a lot of fun to fish.
Late November to March. Pretty much.
February, March,
Yeah, February, March, when the ice goes away, then we can get back out on the water as soon as we can.
One fish days, and then your fingers fall off. Anyways, that's kind of our next project. But we also have a big kayak building competition coming up in the next couple of months.
Well, it's going right now. It's not in the next couple of months.
It has launched, but it goes over the course of the next couple of months.
Yes. So it's currently happening right now, and this is the Kayak Angler Mag Yak Offs. So
you heard that right.
We have you did hear it right. Paul and I are both competing separately in this, and we're trying to make a nerd final. So Paul is actually on the East bracket. I'm on the West bracket.
Yeah, because if you haven't seen
16.
if you haven't seen the Yak Off, there are 16 kayak builds, and then it's like a NCAA tournament style bracket where the builds kind of go head to head. They'll showcase everything on the website. You can watch their videos. You can go to that Anglers page and kind of see their build. And then everyone gets to vote on which one they like the best. And then we find out who wins the Yak Off, who has the coolest build submitted for that specific event. Jake Suvak with his Vibe Shearwater won the last one. So he's got his big belt, and I want the belt. Kind of makes me mad that I want a belt. Who doesn't want a belt? And,
sounds cool.
And so he's going to be in it, and a whole bunch of other people too. There's a lot of really, really good builders in there, a lot of great fishermen in there. But it's really fun, and the prize packs are nuts. And you actually get like the best chance to go get a huge prize pack for yourself without submitting anything. All you got to do is vote. All you got to do is vote. And you can vote for both of us separately, and you can still have
double your chances to win.
Every single entrance is a chance for you to win. And I don't care who you vote for me. But I don't
vote for me.
We just want you to participate. So go check out our builds. Definitely vote for us, but vote for whatever kayak you think is the coolest. That's the whole point. It's just a cool way to gain exposure, see the creativity that people are kind of putting into some of these kayak builds, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So go check it out, Kayak Angler Mag. Check their Instagram, check their website, or just go follow us because we're going to be putting it all over our page too.
So if you appreciate this page, if you appreciated watching the videos, reviews, if we've ever helped you at all,
you owe me.
Literally didn't say that. Could I please ask a favor as opposed to, Paul, don't vote for him, vote for me instead. So again, we're in separate brackets, so it would be cool. We would appreciate it. If we could ask you a favor, just kind of like bookmark that page for if you go to Kayak Angler Mag, it should be a big banner on the front page. Click that, go to the Yak Off 2, and then you'll see when we come up, we'll post about it on Instagram and stuff like that. We'll do some hype reels. But if you just bookmark that page, you can vote once a day, and every single vote is an entry for you to get a chance to win the prize pack as well.
There's like a kayak, a battery, a motor, electronic, like there's all kinds of stuff that you win just for voting. So like vote for yourself at this point.
Yep. And if we win, we win some things, but I don't care about the things. I just want the belt.
I want the freaking belt.
And the pride. Yeah, exactly. I want may the best nerd win.
That's right. Because it better be a nerd that wins.
It would be really cool if one of us win. It would be really cool. But we'll have that belt, and that would be awesome. And then whatever prizes we get, I'm just giving away.
No, you're getting them anyways.
I'll just feed them right back to you guys.
That's right.
So I don't know if any other channel is going to do that, so maybe you should vote for these guys.
Bet.
It should be a lot of fun. And seriously, if you could, it would be amazing if you guys just bookmark that page and get ready when we pop up. Give us all the votes you can. 1 vote a day. Every vote counts. Would be amazing to push the nerds through to the final. There's our big ask, and there's a whole bunch of news that we gave you guys. Hopefully this video was intriguing, interesting, insightful. There's some things coming down the pipeline that should be valuable for you, and we're looking forward to it as well. I can't wait to launch the website.
And we want to hear from you guys too. So as we're developing the website, as we're trying to decide what areas we want to continue with the reviews, just let us know how you're feeling about it, what you think about it. If you're a member, you've already done this for us, so we really appreciate that. It really does mean a lot. We basically cater to the members. When they tell us what they want, that's what we do. So they helped us with the rating system, the scoring system, development of the website, ideas for the colors. We're here to give you value, and then we obviously cherish our members because you guys are paying to be a part of it, and you are tied in with us. You are our nerd buddies, so we are trying to give you that value. So please tell us what you want. Comments down below in the memberships. Come to the regular lives Wednesdays 8:15 p.m. Eastern, and let us know what you want to see so that we can just give you what you want.
Thanks for watching this video, you guys, and stay tuned for more cool stuff, radical stuff, tubular things coming from AAA. We'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, bye.
Rapper.